Iga Swiatek wins Cincinnati Open to send a message to U.S. Open field. Watch out. All the way from Cincinnati, Iga Swiatek sent a message to the U.S. Open field Monday night. Watch out. Swiatek, one tournament removed from her stunning Wimbledon title, won the most important U.S. Open tuneup by beating Jasmine Paolini 7-5, 6-4 in the final of the Cincinnati Open. She is back to number 2 in the rankings. She is within shouting distance of world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. She is coming for the top of tennis again. On a steamy evening in Mason, Ohio, Swiatek's effort wasn't flawless, but give Paolini credit for that. The Italian came back to break Swiatek when she first served for the opening set. She broke her twice in the second set, when Swiatek surged to the early leads that usually result in lopsided sets. But every time it looked like Paolini might grab an edge, Swiatek clamped down to win her first title on a hard court since March of 2024 in Indian Wells, Calif. This win, coupled with the win in London on grass, makes Swiatek the arguable favorite to win the year's final Grand Slam in New York. She won the U.S. Open in 2022, a triumph that came during her most dominant period of her career, which included 125 weeks as world number 1. But Swiatek lost the top ranking last year and failed to win a title between the French Open in 2024 and Wimbledon this year. She appeared lost at times, even on the red clay where she has dominated for most of the last 5 years. Since then, she has played with a revitalized patience and more variety, and the results have been nearly flawless. She has lost just 2 matches in the last 2 months while winning 18. She has made the finals of 3 of the 4 tournaments she has entered, winning 2 of them. Paolini had Swiatek on the ropes early, surging to a 3-0 lead. But Swiatek won the next 5 games and looked like she would seal the set quickly. Paolini had other ideas, out-rallying her the next 2 games to knot the opener at 5 games each. But Swiatek used her speed and agility to showcase her stellar defense to get the lead back in the next game, then cracked 2 big serves to seal it. Paolini kept rising, but as happens so often, Swiatek proved too relentless, pushing Paolini deep for a backhand miss to gain match point, then ending the night with an ace. She slammed her racket to the ground, looked at her box, and pointed at her head as she pumped her fists. Then she was jumping around the court for joy, her 24th title in the bag. It was also her 11th WTA 1000 title, the level just below a Grand Slam. She has 6 of those. No rest for the weary, though. Swiatek was scheduled to board a flight and play in the U.S. Open mixed doubles with Casper Ruud on Tuesday afternoon in New York. And early next week, she will begin her quest for a 7th Grand Slam.